Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hi, you reached Hangout with Bay. Please hold while I connect you.
Hello, welcome to Hang Out with Bay. This is episode 5. Today we have a very special guest today. And am I going to introduce her? And her name is Jenny. Jenny, Gina, OT13. Any one of those. And then this is our spooky special. A 3-part series, spooky special.
Pretty much it's the month. It's the month of October. It's gonna be spooky season. We're gonna be talking about horror, superstitions, and Halloween in general. So today's topic, we're gonna be talking about horror in general. So anything related to horror. Basically, we're gonna go into horror movies. Some fan favorites, some iconic ones, funny ones, or I don't know, the ones you can think of at the top of your head. I don't dwell with this, so.
I can never pronounce the word horror. I can't say the word. It doesn't. Horror. See?
No. I think you can pronounce it as long as you don't think about it. But when you think about it, it's because you want to pronounce the letter for letters. Yeah.
R.
Anyway. Now you're making me not say it correctly. Horror.
That's why I just say scary.
Scary movies.
Scary movies.
So, do you guys, I don't know, watch movies? Do you guys read books? Do you guys go out? What do you guys do? What do you guys do?
Stay at home.
I don't know. We have work, so.
Yeah, literally.
But I got Halloween off this year, so I'm happy.
Even though I don't
think we're going to do anything.
I am working.
But you're off by 5. So we'll do something.
We'll come trick-or-treat at your place.
My place doesn't even have candy.
Go up and down the apartments.
No, they literally don't even give out candy in my place.
I don't even know where. Because normally we go to the rich, pretty, nice area.
Yeah. And then we have a list of horror or scary films, movies.
Some iconic
ones or memorable one, or the ones that you watch during spooky seasons. So the first one we have is Hocus Pocus. If you guys know what is Hocus Pocus,
that's
3 witches. What is 1, 2, and 3?
There's 3 witches,
right? Have you guys watched it before? The Hocus Pocus?
No, I think I watched it once.
I think I watched the first one. I didn't watch the new one though.
I haven't watched
There's that new one, the remake one. I didn't watch that.
I haven't watched it. I know I watched the first one, but I don't know where I watched it.
Other ones.
Oh, I thought you were gonna list them all.
Oh, then we also have Halloween Town. That's the one with the kids, right?
Yeah, there's
high schoolers.
I thought they were little kids. Well, there's 3 parts, so they go from little kids to teen
right.
to high school.
See, that's how you know.
Yeah,
I didn't watch it. Anyway,
I watched old Disney movie, not the new ones.
The newer ones, right?
Yeah.
Too old for the newer ones. And then we also have the scary movie series, Scary Movie 1, 2, 3.
I think there's 5 of them.
5. Have you guys watched those?
I did, but that was when I was younger, and I think they were kind of inappropriate. But
I know, but we still watched.
I mean, what? I was a kid. I didn't understand.
It was just funny.
Yeah.
Because the next couple one we have more animation. So there's Monster House, Caroline. I used to thought it was called Carolina, but it's actually just Caroline. New Netflix film, the Wednesday one.
I never watched it.
Obsessed with.
I know you were constantly doing the dance and the singing.
I don't dance, but
I mean, you were doing the singing though.
And then along with Wednesday, there's the iconic Addams Family. Then there's Goosebumps. I actually haven't watched Goosebumps, so I don't know.
I think maybe a couple, because I know it's I think they do one where they have different episodes. I only watched maybe 1 or 2. Other than that, I didn't dwell into it.
Have you guys read or watched?
I think I read it as a kid.
I watched the one in the theater.
The one that
there was one.
A movie version. Oh, I didn't even know there's a movie version. I thought.
I know there's movie version, but I just never watched it. You went to theater?
Back then. It was back then.
Back in the day.
Well, that's how you know I don't go movies.
And then we have the PNY.
Oh, so that's Hmong instead. So it's PNY, which is basically a monkey, evil monkey.
They're an evil monkey? I didn't know they were a monkey.
They're
some kind of creature?
It's a creature, but it's supposed to be more like a monkey gorilla kind of, because they're really big, but usually it's just a black figurine.
There's a movie based on it.
There's a movie. It's like a very old movie. I don't remember much about it. I don't know why I watched it, but I watched it.
I didn't know it was a monkey.
I think it's a monkey. I can't. My phone's recording, so I can't look it up.
I think it is, if I remember
It's a
correctly.
monkey.
Right? Because they always say that it hung from like tree or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. So so it's basically that when you go out to hunt, you will see it because it's there. So it's kind of like, it's just like an evil spirit, pretty much.
You wanna know what I thought it was? I thought it was like a little girl creature, like a scary girl creature, like with long hair and like.
I think you're thinking of the other one.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to say it.
Say it.
Oh, okay.
Say it.
I don't know how to say it.
I'm confused. Say it.
I don't know how to say it.
Say it. No, just say it.
Well, what's the girl version? What's the others?
I'm confused because I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
never mind. I probably don't even know what I'm talking about.
No, say it.
The girl, the scary girl one, like a girl version, like a scary old woman, some kind of.
Oh, Netapada? Are you talking about that one?
I think it's probably that one.
The one that they have like a little broomstick or something?
I think so. I don't know.
There is a lot of versions of that one.
I'm confused.
I grew up watching those
I just
for
thought
some reason.
Pino, I just thought it was.
Oh, no. And then we all, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I thought it was a girl. I don't know why.
No.
Like a spirit girl.
There's one about a little girl.
That's what I thought it was. I never looked at how it looked like.
I'm like so confused. But okay.
Anyway, and then we have like what the
Hispanic side.
I'm a butcher it. It's La
Llorona.
I'm not even gonna try.
Because I know the double L is supposed to be like a Y sound.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm sorry.
I can't speak today.
Did we watch that one in theater?
No, we didn't watch it, but I always saw the ass pop up.
No, I watched it with somebody.
Oh, you watched it with someone? It wasn't me. It was not me.
I watched it because it was in theater. I think I went and watched with Nate them.
Wait, just to clarify, I don't like watching scary movie.
I don't either.
I feel like you do.
Here and there.
Yeah.
I don't. We don't dwell in the
Like-
horror shit.
Like if I go to the theater with them, my eyes
just-
are covered. I will and it needs subtitle if I'm gonna watch it.
I know. I cannot understand it from time to time. It's like what?
What was the one we went to go watch recently?
Insidious.
The Red Door. Okay.
Yeah, Insidious.
Insidious.
I need a subtitle because at a certain point you can't hear it because like sometimes the music is very loud, so you can't understand what they're saying. So I need subtitles. I need like the yellow golden subtitles. I can see what I'm looking at.
Subtitles so I can just read it.
I don't know because it's hard. But yeah, that was the reason when we went to watch. There's a lot of the Hmong, like I said earlier. There's the Natapada Kotor, the Natapada Noning. There's like a lot of version, but it was all just an old lady who pretty much wanted to kill and eat people.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what do you watch? So you have your.
Alright, so I don't really watch a horror movie. I'm not a lot about it, but my go-to would probably just be watching random K-pop edition ones, or like Korean variety show where they go into like random haunted house. They do like spooky specials and stuff like that. A lot of them are like Running Mans and just K-pop idols in general. I haven't been watching, so I only know the old ones, which is basically like Running Mans.
Yeah, or like the what they do is like the pop-up ghost screen or whatever.
Yeah, it's so fun. Like the 8 one, instead of him being scared, he goes and hugs the ghost and stuff.
It's funny to watch their personality. I'm like, oh, I mean, at the same time, they kind of know.
It's funny because when you see them, they're like, oh, I'm strong and I'm not scared.
Uh-huh.
But then they go into the haunted house and they're like screaming their lungs out. Did you watch any?
Yeah.
Did you
Which
watch
one
the
you
Stray
watch?
Kids one?
Yeah.
I knew it. I haven't watched it yet. No spoiler. I'm still doing my
Is
marathon.
that when they went to the...
It's
Was there
the.
Japan? Is it that one too?
I think they have multiple.
I think there are a lot,
right?
so I don't know.
Yeah.
I can only remember the Big Bang one, Daesung's iconic one.
Yeah, well, I remember God Sevens. This is funny.
But yeah.
And then you have.
Oh, what about you guys? What do you guys watch? You have that.
You have that.
Oh, okay. Well, I also listen to Robert Welsh on YouTube on his Monday. What did we call Monday Mystery? Monday I forgot.
Makeup mystery.
I forgot what it's called.
It was based off of
her.
Lady
Yeah.
Saren's.
But yeah, every Monday he he does makeup, and then he has fans submit stories to him. He reads them off, or sometimes the fans sends an audio instead, so he plays that, or he has it. His other brother reads it off instead. I just kind of play in the background and listen to it, because sometimes he has video or or pictures, and I don't want to see them. So yeah.
And then it kind of similar to hers. I like listening to like podcasts, or like I guess they're influencer doing makeup as well. So I like watching the Murder Mystery Monday. I even know her intro jingle.
You do?
Yeah, it goes sha-la-la-la.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. But anyway, that's how much I. But at some point I watched it, and then her name is Bailey Sarian. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. And then there's also Stephanie Sue, that she does her videos too. So they basically just read. They do their research, and then they read off like real life cases. So
I can't do those.
Yeah, but I like to watch it not during the nighttime, during the daytime, like just to play. But you know what? You know how we were talking about costume? Oh, I had a dream about being a pirate. I own my own ship. I own my own pirate ship, and I had like an enemy.
Oh.
Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, and then do you have anything that you like watch that's scary, horror?
Like your go-to?
No.
Why? Okay, well now we have horror stories / culture.
So I have trauma with the Hmong horror movie. I could legit see the image in my head right now. It's called Mai Hua. I don't know if you guys ever watched. No. I think you might have, right, Jenny?
Probably.
So pretty much she gets and she dies. So yeah. But the thing is that she gets when she comes back as a dead, her face is like really like disfigured in a way. It has like her they make it as if her skin is showing. They have her eyeball like kind of popping out. I don't know how they did that back then, because this is an old movie. But that shit always scared the shit out of me. I can't fully remember the detail. Do you remember the detail? Because I think he goes to town for a job or something, and then he comes back to find out that she had died, but he didn't know that.
It's been a while.
Yeah, so something like that. Because now I'm going so I'm confusing myself now.
You try to not
open it.
Yeah,
you know that reminds me of? I was watching Vicha's their Q&A, and then Katie, the little one, she was opening package of that, and she was trying not to make noise. She was like that.
Anybody that listens, takes one of you from the universe. Yeah.
I'm so confused with the storyline right now. But yeah, so basically,
I'm myself.
So basically, they force her to have, and she dies while he's, and apparently she was pregnant. So she dies. She has a baby with her. Maybe this is where you're getting the little girl ghost from, because she dies. She has a little girl with her, and then she's like, she pretty much goes and haunt those men. You know, that movie gave me horror, because the only scene I remember was her, right? Was there's the bamboo boat scene, because you know their boat is just like a complete bamboo boat scene, right? And there's somebody right there. They're showing the water.
Oh wait, I think I did watch. Did we watch that together?
I think so. I think you might have watched it with us at one point, but I watched this as a little kid.
Oh,
so I had
wasn't there like a new version that they made or something?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. It sounds like that movie we watched with
them. Yeah, we're gonna.
We watched a lot of them movies.
Yeah, whenever we're all together, we're friends. For some reason, we always go with horror. I don't know why. But yeah, I can't remember the full story, but it's something like that. I just know that the image is what scares me the most, because I just didn't like her image.
That's nice.
You can probably cut out a lot of this part.
You have your anime stuff.
Yeah, other than that, then my other animes I'm perfectly fine with. I have XX Holics, Mushishi, Detective Conan, and then I have books, which is the Haunted Bookstore, and then Phantom of the Night. I recommend those two. Those two are pretty nice. They just talk about like Japanese
Phantom of the Night.
Talk about that one.
Your Natsume's Book of Friends.
Oh,
I didn't know that was a horror.
not really.
Or kind of is it thriller? Kind of scary.
Well, I think it has to.
What is it about? What is Natsume?
Basically, like he found his grandmother's
diary,
like a book that has like other like I think it's monster the way like their name. They write it down, so if because your grandma knows she could see them because you know so it passed down to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then and then like she like since nobody wants to be friends with her because like, she's creepy and everything. But I think she's creepy, whatever. Then like she go and like play games, human games with them. Cause they don't know human games. Paper, rock, scissors, whatever. And then they don't know like the games how to play. So like she said like, oh, if you beat me, then you can eat me. And then if I beat you, you gotta write your name on like this piece of paper. So that's how that's why it's called Books of Friends, because that's where all the names
are her friends.
Not really in a way, but it's just like
it's just her. Like, so it's kind of like her like keeping the spirit with her so that they don't go out to the human world.
Somewhat like that in a way. So yeah, it was just all together like, and then later on he found it on like in where he could like his family side kept it, and then he gave it to him because it's
passed down.
Yeah, because his grandma passed away, and then my dad passed away too. So he's lonely.
So he's lonely.
He lives off
like in the
a far distant cousin is it his dad's side?
I'm intrigued now.
So then he found it because of this cat.
So that cat is an important.
That cat is
a
spirit, right?
Yeah. He would just. That's not his actual true form. If you guys see it, it's not the actual true form.
I'm so intrigued. I'll probably go
because like is it a school that I forgot what is it. I think he was running away from the monster, so he tripped over like this
wooden ball,
a rope. I guess it was like a ritual for that cat to stay in the house or whatever. And then he tripped over and then like it
released it. The cat.
Released it. Yeah, it released it. And then,
that sounds very similar to Ghost Story, the anime one. That's a dumb one. That's all I'm saying.
She's like a dumb one.
It is. If you watch the dub version, they curse. They be calling each other bitches in there. No, seriously. It's like little kids. They're like not I think they're elementary.
So it's not even age appropriate.
It's not
PG.
It's not, but they be calling each other bitches in there.
Oh my god.
He'll be like run, you fattest.
It's an English translation over. They didn't translate it correctly.
I'll show you guys a clip later, and it's so funny. But yeah, keep it.
But yeah, so like he tripped over that, and then the cat came out, and then
so the cat protected him.
I guess like every monster they could smell. They smell him from like his grandma. Like there's like a scent. It's like
the same bloodline.
Yeah, same bloodline.
So they smell the blood.
So they probably think like, oh, it's her, him as his grandma, but it's not because his grandma passed away. So they probably, and then the cat was like, oh, like don't you have like, aren't you like your grandma's name? And he was like, no, it's my grandma. And then he was like, do you know like the Book of Friends? And he was like, what's that? So that's when he went back to his place, his house, and he looked at it. And then that's when like the cat came too. It was so funny. The cat was kind of like, I guess like trying to scare him to give it to him, but like he hit him.
Yeah, that's kind of like Ghost Story. They also have a black cat in there.
But yeah, like every monster comes back to get their name because it's like
so it's kind of like
summon them.
It's kind of like where they don't have their true form and ability because their name is in the book, so they need their name to be like erased in order to get their like true form and ability.
Something like.
I understand. I'll watch it.
Yeah, something
I'm
like that.
intrigued.
And then like so that he gives back whoever comes to get their name. But then it's like even though every time that he does it, like he will have his grandmother and the monster's memory.
Oh,
yeah. So that's how.
Interesting.
That's not what I thought. That's not what I thought the book was going to be about.
I legit just thought the book was a book of friends.
He gives it back to them. He gives like all the names, the monsters' names back to them. But even though like it could be dangerous too. Yeah, because every monster is coming back to him. And then like sometimes because there's a lot, but the more it gets, it could get shorter and shorter. But yeah, there's a lot of things coming. Then there's like what 5-6 seasons.
Okay, that makes sense. Why? I thought it was just a bookworm, and he likes to read. He likes to read, and he goes into these stories and adventures. That's what I thought it was.
Like he goes into the book.
Yeah, like because he's reading, because it's a book of friends, so he loves book. And there's a big ass library in the picture.
I just wasn't interested at first because I thought it was. When the picture's up, it looked kind of boring. That's why. But I guess
But yeah,
you
he
don't
made,
judge a
like,
book by its cover.
he made friends with like the monsters too.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's like a weak spirit, he's not because
Yeah, because
he's not strong. He's not
Yeah, because
strong,
he's always
his
like from the
grandma.
book. He sits on like the outside of the house and he
Uh-huh.
has like a shawl over here.
He looks
That's
tired
why he looks
and,
weak
like,
and tired. Yeah.
lethargic.
Yeah, I don't read the book because the book the manga.
Uh-huh.
I don't read it because if the picture doesn't look like him.
Oh.
And
I think
like
they
how
look
They
alike.
don't look like him. And I was like, I prefer the anime.
So you've watched the anime?
I watched anime.
Mm.
Yeah, I watched all the season and the
Alright,
side. There's like
do you
a
want me to
side
go into
character, too.
pancake or no pancake?
Well, the only thing about pancake is I just know pancake in the toilet, and that's all about. That's literally all I remember.
Pancake is a Thai ghost. So the movies are called Oh My Ghost, which they have Oh My Ghost
that's what
1,
it's
2,
called.
3,
Oh my
and
god.
4. Yeah, so it's called Oh My Ghost. Pancake is a ghost. So basically, she's a human being who died because she slipped and fell and hit her head on the toilet. So she's called a toilet ghost. So in order for her friends to summon her, they summon her through the toilet. They're like, Pancake, are you here? So she comes out from the toilet. So so when they're like in some kind of like supernatural thing, they carry like the toilet around with them.
Oh, that's why they carry the toilet.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
They carry because they're like, cause that's the portal for her to kind of travel through.
That's so
why
funny.
that's why they carry the toilet with them.
Oh, this is like a comedy time.
Yeah,
right?
so it's a
Okay.
comedy Thai. If you they also do I think their fourth movie maybe was also somewhat in Korea. So they're like Korean based. So they're like oppa and stuff like this and that. And they're very funny. You guys should check them out. Anyway, you talk about yours.
Well, I don't really have any scary movie that I watch. The only time I will watch it is like if I'm watching it with them, or we go to the theater, or we're having like a hangout and we watch it at someone's place. But otherwise, that I have haunted house experiences.
I have talk about that.
I have lived like in a house. We call it the pink house.
Was the house actually pink?
Yeah, it was pink. It was like a pink peach house, but it's more
On inside, outside?
on the outside. So that's why we call it the pink house. It was like a 2-story house, and in that
And you like pink?
anyway.
Okay, explain. I'm just curious. I don't think
The
I
pink
ever
house
heard
is a
it.
2-story house, and then I was little when we were living there, like a toddler. So I honestly don't remember. These are just stories that I've heard like from my mom and my brother, and then. But during that house, they had like a lot of frogs. You know, like whenever they say like there's a lot of animals or like little creatures or frogs or something, then it's there's something wrong with the house. But that house had like a lot of the tiny frogs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of tiny frogs, and then we have dogs that were like they were constantly barking.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were like constantly barking. Even the neighbor had dogs, and their dogs didn't bark, but they always barked like at dawn.
Oh, that's scary.
They always barked at dawn. So at some point, my mom had to get rid of them because they were being like too noisy.
Oh.
They were like, beside that, they were friendly, but it was just at that specific time that they always barked. Yeah. So then in that house, all the bedroom was upstairs, while like everything downstairs was just a kitchen and living room, like a big living room. And then my brother said that he was sleeping in his room and he got moved into another room.
Oh, that's the story you told us last time.
Yeah, so that's the house. That's the pink house.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the things that room that he got moved into, that room is an office room, so it was always locked.
Well, that's scary.
Yeah, so I don't know, somehow he ended up in there, and in that room is always cold, like even during the summer and everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was always cold. So he got moved from his room to that room.
Was this room far away from that room?
I don't remember. I don't remember. Because I think at that, like when I was small, I was still sleeping with my mom and
So,
my
like,
dad.
Your older brother.
Yeah, the oldest.
Oh,
the oldest.
really?
He got moved. Because he ended up in that room, and that room is a locked door. Like, they never opened it.
Oh, wow. You guys had a key and everything to it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, we
So,
don't...
like, there's a chance the ghost might have
moved
sleepwalked him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or either... It levitated him.
You just see a floating body.
Or he sleepwalked to it.
I think there's a
Yeah.
chance he probably sleepwalked to
Oh.
it. Oh,
And
that's
then
scary.
so like since the living room is downstairs, the TV would turn on, by itself, and you know how like it'll be the black and white
Yeah,
zigzag.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's hella scary. Because I think there was one time I saw it, and I was like, and then the TV was downstairs, and I was like, I'm not gonna go downstairs. and press it. I remember like hearing it and seeing
Yeah,
it.
because you gotta run upstairs, and you know that
Yeah.
time to run upstairs, that there's that thing with you.
And it wasn't like a short stair. It was like a pretty long stair.
I mean, 2-story house, their stairs are always long.
Yeah, so I was like,
ooh.
oh my god,
That's scary.
that's the pink house. So then, like, you know how like my mom the low oning to shy like
to see
what's wrong with the house, and they said that there was an old woman that lived there before the house was built. So that old woman was like
protecting.
when the shaman person was saying like we were trying to resolve, you know, like so that we can keep living there, you know, because that's my mom's first house that they want. But then the lady said that she want us to leave that property.
That area,
Yeah, and then my mom they like burn
They
a
gave
lot
her
burn a lot of money
money
too
to
for
her?
him, but then she still wouldn't
Go?
take it.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know who living there now, but shit,
It's
it
still
was scary.
here.
It wasn't. I don't know where. Yeah, it's a house in.
You know the exact location?
I don't know. So whenever I think
I'm
of your
so in-
niece, I
oh.
think of like, what if she lives in that area?
No, because
Then I have another haunted house story. It's I'm gonna call it the house with the corn, because that's how I remember it by. So like there was Hmong people that live in that house before, and then Lepa Pakulia.
the red corns.
Yeah.
The
So
red
then we
corns.
should have known that if there's Pakulia on the ground, then that means there's something happened in that house, which was.
This is also a house.
Yeah, it was a house. Too. It wasn't.
I shouldn't be moving back to that side.
In that house, my younger sister, she got really sick, and she lost hella weight. Like you can see her, like, you know, her chest bone. You can see her chest bone. She was like hella skinny. She was eating ice off the fridge. Yeah, it was kind of getting weird, like almost demonic. Supposedly, cause all the girls slept in one room, so me at that time was just me and her.
Yeah,
Just me and her.
Yeah.
And then she said that like she'll see a clown at the door, because our room is really dark. Like the house, because we just rented that house, but then the painting is like the painting of the room is like a dark orange. So like when you even like during the nighttime, during the daytime, it's like really dark in there.
Oh, you would expect it to be bright,
like a brighter,
orange.
like a lighter color, right? But yeah, it was like a very fall orangey autumn color.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but then like she said that she'll see that, and then even when I was sitting out in the kitchen doing my homework, because that would be like the only light that was actually bright enough. When I was sitting there and I had my earphones on because I was working on calculus homework, and then back to the house with the corn. So when I was in the kitchen, I had earphones on, and then through the earphones I heard music box playing, like the music playing.
Wait.
So I heard it playing, and I was like, we don't even own a music box. So I was like, and I was not listening to music box. I was listening to like K-pop, and like, I heard it through my earphones. So it had to like be loud enough to hear it through my earphones.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was middle of the night, like cause
And you guys stay so late at school too.
yeah, it was like I heard it, and then I was like, oh heck
When was
no.
this, junior, sophomore year?
I think it was
Freshman?
junior. It was junior year.
Yeah, it has to be
Because senior I didn't take. There wasn't any math.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was during junior year, and then at that point I was like, oh hell no, there ain't no bitches trying to come up to me. So I was like, I left everything there, like my phone, my earphone. I took out my earphone and ran to my room. I was like, oh hell no, I'm not looking back. This is it's those kind of situations where you're not supposed to look back.
Oh,
You just keep. I was the only one awake too. So then when
Girl, how late were you up?
it was probably like past 12 already, because I'm doing calculus
heck?
homework. I was doing homework. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I remember I ran to my bed and I slept at the bottom bunk, and I would just like I cover my like self with my blanket, and I never cover myself with the blanket because like
Dude, I can imagine you in bed right now. Sorry, but I can imagine you there now, and then like behind you, it's just like this figure.
I know, that's why I was scared. I faced the wall too. I was like, I'm not gonna think
Hell yeah,
about
I
this.
would too.
Because because my other sister slept at the top, and I was like, oh yeah. But yeah, it was scary because it was the music box playing.
Oh, that's so
Anyway,
scary.
that's my story of haunted house. And now
Damn.
we just have our ending now.
I don't think I ever had any of those experiences.
Do you guys have any haunted house experience? Yeah, I'll just.
I mean, mine most likely were probably just rats.
Oh, right.
Cause like we used to live in apartments, and then like, you have another story?
Yeah, but I just remember. But oh my God, I don't know if I should explain. It's gonna take a while. Then.
Go for it. We'll cut
So
it.
third, so I have
cannot
another.
believe you have this much.
I have another haunted house story. I totally forgot about it until you mentioned
The apartment.
rats. You were mentioning rats, because that house has. So this is a house near, by the college university.
You had a house with? Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that house has hella rats. Like you can hear it running on the roof, like always.
Ooh.
And then at some point during the summer, for some reason there was just a whole bunch of I don't know what kind of bugs they were. They weren't bees, but they're like all over the ground. There were a whole bunch, like cover the whole kitchen floor. Yeah, that house like had like a lot of like weird like
Things
bugs
happening.
and stuff. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
and then even the backyard. The backyard is kind of big. They have like we.
You guys didn't have like those people to come kill bugs or anything like that?
No, because the person that owned it, he's like very kind of strict and like.
Oh. And you guys didn't let them know?
They do know. They don't care.
Oh, what the heck?
And then in the back there was like peach trees and like fruit trees in there. And so my mom said that there was a time when she was washing dishes, because out the window you can see to the backyard. There was like a guy walking by, like a ghost.
Like a figure?
And then later on we find out that the previous owners, they died in there. Yeah, and then the person that was renting to us was his son. So that was like his house that he grew up in. Yeah, it was a house. It was like.
So maybe the place where it died is why there's so much bug right there.
Yeah. There's a lot of bugs, and there was like, I don't know, there's a lot.
That's a lot of chills going up my
And then like because we have like garage too, like 3-quart garage on the side. It like one day it just like flamed up. It exploded. Like
what the
I don't
heck?
know what was in there, but it was on fire.
What the? Oh, was this the one time you said your house caught on fire?
Yeah, it caught on fire.
Yeah.
And then the neighbor was like, "Your guys' house is on fire." I was like, "What y'all talking about?" What y'all talking about? Oh yeah.
Oh wow, interesting. Yeah, you have a lot.
Anyway, now I'm done with all my haunted house stories.
Yeah, you had a lot.
Yep. So I think this is all for our episode.
Our part 1,
5,
yeah.
Part 1 of spooky season. What are your favorite go-to spooky movies to watch? Have you experienced any ghostly events? Any haunted house experience? Paranormal activity.
Paranormal.
Oh my god, I have not heard that word for so long. Paranormal activity.
Because we don't watch those.
Yeah.
Unless it's with our other group of friends.
Yep. So that's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching Hang Out with Bae. This has been Hang Out with Bae. And
Join us in our second part where we talk about superstitions.
Superstition on the second part. We're gonna do our
Oh, we're gonna do it. Okay, Jenny, you just gotta make 3 hearts. 3 random
3
hearts.
We have our little signature at the end.
3 hearts.
So
3 random hearts.
3 random hearts. So we're gonna be.
You're gonna say it.
This is so embarrassing because this is the first time we're actually doing
But
it.
you're the one who said it.
I know. So we're gonna do thick heart, thick heart, thick heart.
Wow, that was so
Yeah,
quick.
it's really
I was
fast.
like,
Yeah, so
Really fast.
thick heart, thick heart, thick heart.
Wanna do it again?
Ready? Go. Go.
This has been Hang Out with Bae. Thank you for watching. Thick heart, thick heart, thick heart.
Yeah, no. There was
It's
such
so much
unplanned.
Alright, we'll see you in part 2.
Bye. Thank you for calling Hang Out with Bae. You've reached Annabel and Lisa.
Remember to follow us on our social, like, subscribe, and comment below. Please try again at our next episode. Goodbye.
Huh? What did you say?
Bye.
Huh?
I said bye.
Bye.
Thick heart, thick heart.